Hello guys, and welcome to my front flip tutorial. Today you'll be learning how to do a front flip. As you probably can guess, we'll be going through all the steps you need to take in order to do a front flip. First, let's start off with a warm-up, which will be jumping. You will be jumping and getting used to the feel of the trampoline, and this will be a good preparation for doing the front flip. Now let's do some stretching. You want to especially make sure to stretch the legs, since you will mostly be using those. But make sure to stretch all of your muscles to make sure that you are as prepared as possible. Once you've done that, you're ready to begin. To begin, you want to do a forward roll, as that is very similar to the motion that you will be learning and doing for the front flip. However, it is a lot easier and more controlled as it is on the ground. To do the forward roll, you want to be squatted down with your hands touching the trampoline, and they should be as far apart as a bit shorter than the width of your shoulders. However, you should try finding the distance that works for you. After that, you want your fingers together, pointing forward in front of you. You also want to make sure that your feet are quite close together, and also that the back of your feet should be lifted up with the weight of your body at the front. However, you should do whatever feels the most natural for you. As with certain parts of flips and related things, such as positioning, it all depends on the person and how they want to do it. I recommend taking my advice, but also seeing for yourself whatever is the most comfortable. You also want to make sure that your chin is tucked in right before performing the forward roll. And now that you have the positioning, you are ready to get started with the actual motion. Now to do it, you want to push off forward with your feet and with your arms, and you want to bend them as you move them forward, so that the forward roll happens smoothly. Try and have as much of your back as possible touch the trampoline while doing the motion. You want to keep your legs together and your legs tucked. Try not to jump, but also not to go too slow. Move at a steady pace so that it will be easier to complete the rotation. Keep tucked until you're done with the rotation, and then try and stand up as neatly and as quickly as possible. For the next stage, you will be doing a front flip, but bouncing halfway onto your back and then completing the rotation onto your feet. To do this, you want to put your hands up, and you want to bend your knees and jump while tucked. And you want to land on the highest part of your back and then bounce forward so you can land on your feet. Practice this until you can do it with no problems at all. Now, to do the actual front flip, you're going to want to bounce high, but not too high, as that is more difficult, but not too low, as you should have enough time to rotate in the air. You're going to want to have your hands set up the exact same way as you did in the last stage. Now, to put it all together, you want to bounce high, have your arms ready, and throw them up into the air, and bring your knees to your chest, and tuck your chin into your chest, and tuck, and then once you've rotated enough, you release, and you land safely. The timing of when you release your front flip will depend on how high you jump. If you jump higher, you will release earlier, and if you jump lower, you will release later. The idea behind releasing before landing your front flip is to slow down your motion. As you extend your body, it becomes harder for your body to rotate. So that was my front flip tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any suggestions, then please let me know. And here to end it off, a knee front flip, something that you can try and learn after you learn the front flip.